Today we are visiting the River Market Antiques Mall, which has a lunchbox museum. Lunchbox museum, one of the biggest collections in the United States. So that's what we're going to do today. LPH is already back here somewhere. You see this green outbuilding? You see a little cat running across there? There's a bunch of cats out here. And this green enclosure is like a little hut for them. You see all the bowls and food and water in there. But let's go ahead inside and see if we can find LPH.
Okay, so this is a trip that we've been waiting on for a long time.
Yep.
Currently, again, we're at the River Market Antique Mall in Columbus, Georgia, and we're at the Lunchbox Museum.
Basically, this is this guy's collection.
Yeah.
And this is how he stores it. And
Yeah.
charges admission.
It's like $4.
Yeah, to get in.
Yeah, and then they don't mind if you film. We talked to the owner of the store, I guess he is, or the caretaker. And he said, you know, make yourself at home, take your time. If you see price tags on something, it's for sale.
They're duplicates.
Yeah, he only sells the duplicates.
Yeah.
So we're going to take our time and we're going to look around and, I don't know, make some comments.
Yeah. Trays, because a lot trays, waste baskets, store displays. There's a bunch of other interesting things.
So we're going to start in this corner.
We'll do the best we can.
Yeah, I mean, because the stuff is high. So we're going to just try our best and try to see everything we can.
Give you a good idea of what's in here.
Yeah, make some comments if we can and just do what we can. Popeye. This is a tray that's covering. Yeah. The Get Along game.
Oh, I remember that show.
Be very careful. Animal House. There's something behind it. Oh, Aladdin. And he has tin and plastic. So he has a few newer ones, like the Aladdin would be newer because that came out in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, some older ones.
This one's unique. Look at this. It's embossed.
Yeah. Give you that little 3D feel. Jabberjaw. Oh, he has two of those.
I remember Jabberjaw.
Fame. I remember Fame. That TV show.
Here's another one that's kind of unique. Shaped like a van.
The colonial bread. Mickey Mouse. And Scooby-Doo behind it. And you see some rare stuff.
Vinyl travel van. Yeah, and he's got the most expensive stuff in the locked case.
Yeah,
we'll
of
see
course.
That in a little bit.
Yeah, once we move our way around. I was trying to take our time and really get a good look. I've seen some videos of this and it was only 5 minutes long. And honestly, if you just look at this place, there's no way you can suck it up.
The scope and size of it.
Yeah.
Pan around. This is a very large room.
Yeah, and you can't get a good look at anything in here in 5 minutes. So we want to take our time and really try to look at each piece. So this video might be a little longer than what we normally do. Yeah, we might have to switch to the phone, but we did charge up the battery. Now on this shelf right here is all
Just extra thermoses.
thermoses. So I'm not going to pick through, but I'm going to just kind of show you what's in the front, give you an idea if you're ever in the area. And I've seen it on TV, and they say people come from all over the world to visit this place. And lunch trays are cool.
They are.
I don't collect lunch trays, but if you collect lunch boxes, lunch trays, yeah, is like the next step. You know. I'm trying to pan slow, so if I'm going fast, please forgive me. I feel like I'm going kind of slow. And I'm going to just give you a quick look first at this floor. That's all thermoses. And then
you look up real quick, you see how far back this
is. And it goes back, and they have a display case in the middle, and there's stuff behind there. And I'll get this middle section right here after I circle around the wall, because I want to try and make sure that I get as much as I can. I want to make sure I get everything if I can.
And there's so many. I mean, you might see something that you never knew existed. And so, oh, I didn't know they made a box of that. I want that.
Yeah, exactly. So, like pigs in space.
Mighty Mouse here.
Oh, yeah. And he got 2 of the colonial bread, so maybe one of those are.
Yeah, one of those might have a price tag.
Yeah, like this one right here, you got Nancy Drew, and she's $80. So, you know,
there's
some
one
things.
Here someplace.
Yeah, so some things have are for sale. So I can't talk to you if they're gonna, you know, work on pricing, but you know, at least you'll know and you'll have an idea. And you know, when you see, if you're a collector of lunch boxes and you have a small collection, and then you come here, just put a fire in you to get a couple more.
It's inspiring.
It is, to just get a few more.
Kung Fu, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
There's your Dukes of Hazzard.
Yep, I have Dukes of Hazzard. I do. And I like a lot of them. And for me, lunch boxes are like the rest of the collections I have. I only collect the stuff that I remember, well, not so much remember, but was really into as a kid. And, you know, so my lunchbox, even though I like a lot of these, they're nice, I wouldn't want to have all of them because, you know, I don't know nothing about pro sports. I was never into Barbie, you know. So for me, those things wouldn't be of interest. I'm going to stop here because there's a barrier, and then I'll go around. I'm going to go around. Oh, they got the Welcome Back Carter.
Yeah, I'd like to get that one.
I don't see the box, but they do have the thermos. Maybe they have the box someplace else. Yeah, because see, this is Mork and Mindy, but then the Mork and Mindy thermos is over here. So it might be around. Let's get back up there. So this is just nice. Oh, look at the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I used to drink Kool-Aid. I used to be like the staple.
I think we all did when we were kids. There's your school bus.
Yeah, I have that school bus. I see a bunch of the Masters of the Universe ones. I have the Snoopy. I think mine is orange though.
Oh, Family Affair.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How the West Was Won, Yankee Doodle. Oh, okay. Hold on. There's some stuff here on the top. A lot of Muppets. This is like brand new, made last week. So, you know.
Battle of the Planets.
Yeah. I wonder if he got Captain Planet. I never see anything from Captain Planet.
For our Jerry Anderson fans there, UFO.
Fat Albert and the King.
That's another one I'd like to get myself.
Fat Albert.
Oh yeah.
Cracker Jack. I have Cracker Jack. I love Cracker Jack. I've told that story. My little Cracker Jack story. Okay, we're gonna move around. And this is
Store display.
just a store display of Mickey Mouse, and it has some of the newer lunch boxes and a couple of plushies on it. So that's what you have there. And we're on the other side of this middle, and I'm gonna go down the top first. I like these like psychedelic.
Oh yeah, those 60s patterns.
Yeah, and this one.
Yeah.
Those are cool. You know, they're just a little 60, give you a reminder of that period of time. John Deere. I remember Double Bubble. That was that hard gum.
Mm-hmm. You
Give
gotta soften it up.
Yeah, gave your jaw a
Jump
real
on it
workout.
a little bit.
Dark Crystal, we saw that movie.
Yeah, that was good.
It wasn't bad.
Jim
The
Henson.
Fonz. Everybody had, look, the Osbournes,
Ugh.
the Waltons, Gunsmoke. I mean, everybody had a lunchbox.
Berenstein Bears.
Bonanza, Bernstein Bears. I told my story about how somebody was sleeping on that when they sold it.
She's got a like unused one.
Yeah, and it still had all of the tags and paperwork in it. Oh, look at the Archie.
Yeah, the Archies. The original Archies were cool.
Heathcliff.
The Osmond family.
Silverhawks. And Happy Days. Mary Poppins. There we go. Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's one I want to get next. That one is actually really expensive, but they have a vinyl one that's more in my price range.
Dino Mutt.
I never heard of Dynamite.
And Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these McDonald's one. I have
there's a
that
couple of
McDonald's
those.
one. I've seen I think that's the fourth one I've seen so far. Charlie's Angels. Okay, I'm gonna turn around first and look at this little display. Another store display. And a canister and an old lunchbox. That one is really old.
Probably ties in with the thing.
Yeah.
Roy Rogers, yeah.
Oh, look at this. It's cool. The little thermometer that would be outside of your local gas station. Okay, we got some record players.
Record players.
Oh, that's cool.
And a bunch of trays.
I'm going to go up the side of this wall first. And we got a ton of trays. Popeye. I like that one. The jean with the little...
Oh, the jean pocket.
Mm-hmm. E.T.
I like this Pac-Man one.
Yeah, that Pac-Man is pretty cool. Okay, and then we got more lunchboxes. Welcome back, Carter.
There
So
it is.
there's a Welcome back, Carter. The lunchbox,
The
the thermos is over there. So we saw that. You know what? I never see any merchandise for is Captain Planet. If you remember Captain
Yeah.
Planet. Oh, this goes back. It's a couple deep.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's 3 deep.
Oh my god. These must be, yeah, these are all extras. There's a couple of Battle Stars and there's a bunch of the
Oh,
Sesame
okay.
Street. These are the extra ones that he's selling.
Yeah. Okay, that goes back. I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's his overflow, I guess.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, you never really see much of Captain Planet merchandise. Captain Planet came out, I think, what, in the late 80s, early 90s. And
90s.
They were
They had
saving the world.
They had action figures.
You know, don't pollute and do all of this
Look at
and
this
that.
record player. That's unique.
Yeah. What's this underneath it? Lift that up. The round thing.
It's a turntable, see?
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I didn't know they really had record players like that.
Sesame Street.
Now that's a pretty one. That Smurf one.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is nice. I like that. Oh, there go Michael Boy. Michael Keaton Batman.
Uh-oh.
Super Mario Brothers. Okay. And then we have more just extra lunch boxes. This is like, again, like we said, just overflow. There's a couple of different ones in there. Just a few, but, you know. So he's selling these. And then you got the Fall Guy. I used to watch the Fall Guy. Okay, then we got this display. I'm going to look in the cabinet last. I'm going to go in this middle piece first.
And this is the old style. This is like...
I'm not over there yet.
Okay.
I'm going to look at that after I get this middle display so I can spend some time and you can talk about it.
Look at that old thermos.
That's a huge thermos.
Thirsty kid.
Yeah. That's when you got to go on a long trip. Space 1999, that's one of David's favorite shows.
Yeah, another Jerry Anderson classic.
Pebbles and Bam Bam. Mr. Merlin.
That show was stupid.
The real Ghostbusters.
Sure. Tell that to Filmation.
The Hardy Boy Mysteries. We used to read that book in school all the time.
That's based on the live action TV show.
Ooh, he got a ton of them. Whoa, look how many Fall Guys he got.
Wow.
And Hardy Boys. Okay, so there's some stuff back here. Ooh, Bee Gees. I love the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
I'm a big Bee Gees fan.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're kind of forgotten. The Pink Panther and Sons.
Yeah.
The Bee Gees is kind of a forgotten group from the 60s and 70s.
And early 80s. In the 70s, they were kings, though.
Kings of disco.
Mm-hmm.
And they did more than disco. They did a lot more than disco. Let's see if we can. So a couple of trash cans. I like the trash cans. I like anything nostalgic, really. That bring
a lot of $6 Million Man boxes down there.
Yeah. Whoa. Turning a corner. And this corner is going to be kind of tight, guys. So.
And it's a little dark.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But I'm going to do my best. At first, I'm going to start up here at the top, and then I'm going to try and work my way down. This is a cool one. The paramedic. In the disco.
Oh, yeah. That is neat.
Little kid on the
I
phone.
wonder if it has a little phone in it, because it looks like the kid's
like a
on
phone
a phone.
booth. Yeah.
Just gonna...
Oh boy, David's gonna open it. Is that a lunchbox?
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's having a hard time opening it.
I don't want to mess him up.
Yeah, really.
Be really careful here.
Oh, okay. Oh, then it gives you all your little danger checklist.
If there was a phone, it's not there now.
Yeah.
Just be really careful.
Return of the Jedi.
He told me to help myself.
Yeah. You say tear up nothing. Okay.
Back in 76.
I'm going to try and get as much in this corner, guys, as I can. But like I said, it's kind of tight and I can't back up anymore because there's a
There's a narrow little
it's a shelf behind me. So I'm zoomed all the way out.
Oh, he's
And
got like a dozen sport goofies down here.
so we're gonna just do what we can. And once I get to the end of this shelf, I'm gonna turn around and get the shelf that's behind me. But we just want you to get an idea, because if you've seen this place on YouTube, we've seen like 3 or 4 YouTube videos, and even one of them from CBS This Morning that comes on Sunday. They did a little workup, and it still was only like 5-10 minutes long.
Yeah.
It doesn't give the place any justice.
No.
I mean,
this is a life's work for somebody. You know?
Yeah.
This is a passion.
yeah. Ooh, crushed soda.
That's cool.
Spaceman. Yeah, 3 spacemen. They're all in the bag. That looks brand new. I bet your NECA made it.
Probably. Or if it says Pez, it might be.
Yeah, it is
Funko.
Pez. Okay. Army of Darkness.
That's gotta be new. Yeah.
Okay, I got some down here. Black hole. Yeah, I mean, this guy put a lot of work, hard work into this. And, you know, to come in here and whiz through it in 5 minutes, you wasting your time. I mean, you can look at it, but
These are like 30s
yeah,
and 40s style.
yeah,
that
with the
hinged
2 handle.
top.
Mm-hmm. This is nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice flowered dome one on the top there.
Oh, I gotta
this
come
side.
around. Oh yeah, I like those kinds too.
Uh-huh.
And then,
See
okay,
the
up here at the
buckets up
top, we have a couple of trash
Like
cans.
the bit from the Charlie's Angels pinball machine back there, the backer.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this wall. I'm gonna do this middle piece right here. Okay, so now we're gonna start in this middle piece, and if you see here, in this case that we're about to look at, it says some of the rarest lunch boxes in the United States. And we're gonna take our time and we're gonna just look. Okay, so this first shelf has Space Cadet.
Those are from the 50s.
Yeah.
And those are
And you
really,
can see the,
really hard to find in decent shape.
yeah, and these look pretty good. Now I don't know if you, okay, yeah, I think you can see this thermos back here. 1952.
Fireball XL5,
1964.
that's another Jerry Anderson.
And then we're going to move down to the Space Corps, U.S. Space Corps.
I had this thermos once.
Oh, wow.
I did.
And I guess this is during a time where, you had your space exploration going on. Action Jackson. 1973. And Knight in Armor. 1959. Adam Ant. And Dudley Do-Right.
There's
Underdog.
a real nice Bullwinkle down there.
Oh, yeah. That's the one that is super expensive. So I've turned my eyes away from that one.
Oh,
And they have a vinyl one
Underdog.
that I'm more interested in. On the bottom here is just some
The thermoses.
some thermoses at the bottom.
There's that elusive Green Hornet.
Oh, Green Hornet, and he has the mug, Dick Tracy. Now the Track King, I'm not seeing a mug for him.
Uh-oh.
A thermos.
Maybe
I
they
keep
don't
saying
have it.
mug, but thermos,
Yeah.
but still. And then you got some more over here.
Daniel Boone.
Mm-hmm.
And this ties right in with the 50s too, because, on primetime television, more than half of the television shows in the 1950s were Western dramas.
Then you got the Beatles' Yellow Submarine coming up. Lone Ranger, Hopalong Cassidy.
You had Gene Autry.
So we got some nice things. Look at this Donald Duck and Dr. Seuss.
I like that Dr. Seuss.
And then this Mickey Mouse here in the middle is just sweet.
1935.
Look at this 1954 Donald Duck. Looks brand new, right out of the...
That is nice.
Hot off of the presses. And we got another Beatles. And I've seen these Beatles ones on...
They go for quite a bit.
Yeah, I've seen those on eBay. Superman. All the way back from the 50s, 60s.
Christopher Reeve Superman.
50s, 60s, and 70s over here. Christopher Reeves. And then
Toppy.
that thing goes for like what, $10,000-$20,000?
That is like the most expensive lunchbox in the world.
Yes.
There's only like 4 or 5 known to exist.
And this guy got one.
Yeah,
and
and
2
2
mugs.
thermoses. And the cash register.
Yeah, and a clock.
I don't think he'll ever sell that.
No. Okay, now we're gonna move over. This one says some of the rarest foreign lunchboxes in the world. So
In this case.
that we're about to look at.
Because the right side, the one that says B1 are American.
Okay.
But this one is.
Oh, okay, so hold on.
Yeah.
Let's back up. We're still looking at the American one, and then I'm gonna come back and say that all over again. So we got a Howdy Doody up here, and then we have some psychedelics. We got the Fire Station, Jetsons, and that Jetsons is expensive because I was looking at that.
Emergency, the TV show.
Hometown Airport.
Bozo the Clown. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, look at these little buses, the Volkswagen buses.
I think those were given away to people who purchased them at that time period.
Oh, wow.
That's why they're so hard to find. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I heard.
Porky's Lunch Wagon. I've seen that on
Grizzly
eBay a bunch.
Adams.
Yeah.
Hogan's Heroes.
Lost in Space. And the Snoopy. That's a cute one. That's Snoopy.
Yeah.
Star Trek, the school bus, Red Barn. Look at a dog here.
Oh, I see. That's cute.
Then again, we have mugs just down here on the floor. And then again, the rarest in the world.
In the world.
We're going to start at the bottom here. And we have some foreign ones, lunch boxes. And then we got the Hello Kitty.
Those are old ones, though.
Yeah. He doesn't have dates on
That's
those.
interesting. The one looks like a big paint pail.
Yeah. Right back here. And look at the oval one. It's just white. And this one in the corner.
That's not Snow White, it's Blancanieves. See, some Spain.
And again, these don't have dates. So, oh, that's a big lunchbox. You're going to get a huge sandwich.
Yeah, a big
And
fat
a whole
one.
lot of cookies.
I like the Del
City
Monte.
Cats. Oh, yeah, that is pretty. Look at a Woody Woodpecker.
Japan.
And Patty and Jimmy.
Those are really cool.
Yeah. So this whole section, I'm going to just glide down real quick, is the rarest in the world.
That one's got nothing on it. It just
Which
says
one?
Oval 10, the white one.
Yeah, that's what I was showing
Oh.
earlier.
Really nice.
Yeah.
And a row of random thermoses.
Okay, now we're back on the wall. We finished that middle case, and we're going to go to the next half. So we're just going to finish up this wall right here. I'm going to just scroll down so you can get a good look. And then I'm going to transition down this little ramp. And you see
There are more
a bunch of just some duplicates right here. Captain America, Fox and the Hound, Peanuts.
Yeah.
And then we got some stuff behind us, just some tins and
These are lunch boxes. These are the strips
Oh. And these are just some pictures.
I like the waste cans too.
The trash cans
Trash
are
cans on the
nice.
top row, yeah.
Yeah. Once I back up, I'll get that. You can't really see it from here,
Yeah, because
but I'll back up.
For those of you who don't know or weren't around then, those were like a big thing in the 70s, 60s and 70s.
Peter Pan peanut butter.
Oh wow, where's the box for
I
that?
don't know, but next to it they got Kiss.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
And that's a new Kiss one too.
My lunch.
Somewhere around here is a Peter Pan peanut butter lunchbox.
The exciting world of metrics.
Oh, I don't think it's that exciting.
James Bond. Okay. I don't know who Bobby Sherman is, but he has a lunchbox.
It's from the 70s.
Evil Knievel. Princess of Power, Shira. Okay, I'm going to just show you this bottom real quick because I'm not going to focus on it because it's just a lot of duplicates. But I just want you to see that there's some things down here, and then I'm going to look at these things that are hanging. And you have this little Reese's one. That's pretty cool. Another BG's. Let's look at the price. I'm going to try and show you the prices on a few. Like this BG's is $72 for that BG's. A couple of them, if I can see the prices, I'll show you just so you can have an idea of what he's asking. Okay. What's that? Fireball.
XL5.
XL5.
And a few of these we've seen.
Yeah, massive.
There's a lot of duplicates on this wall.
Yeah, a lot.
But we do have a few more cases with some pretty rare items behind us, so we'll look at in a minute. I'm
gonna look at the cases last, and because I don't want to lose my place, and
you're fine.
You missed something, so
yeah.
I'm trying to get a little pattern so you can really see, and we're gonna get back into a tight corner. So I make sure I'm zoomed all the way out, and I can't back up anymore. So I'm gonna just try my best. Look at that G.I. Joe. It's all,
yeah, it's
all
pretty
beat
rusty.
to death.
Look at the jukebox.
Oh wow,
that's really
that
different.
is nice.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these are pretty rough back here.
Yeah, they look like they've been through the mill.
Here's the one that I've got. I was wondering if this would be here.
It's
the little
yeah,
Fisher Price mini.
That little baby thing.
I like it.
It's the only one he got, so he's all impressed.
Oh.
Oh, look at a little Milky Way.
Yeah, that's
van.
cool. Little truck. I wonder if the wheels work on it.
Look at the water container and all of these down here. Those are nice. So I hope you're enjoying the tour of the Lunchbox Museum. I mean, you got a lot of different types of lunchboxes, different shapes and sizes. Now we're over here to the kind of round, oval ones. We've seen some super rare ones that we didn't know existed. We've seen lunch trays. We're looking at trash cans. I mean, we're just looking at a whole ton of stuff. Let's get this middle section right here. Excuse me. And it's impressive. Let's look at some of these trash cans now that I'm kind of back a little more.
Yeah.
The turtles.
I wouldn't mind having a couple myself. The trash cans
Yeah.
for our museum.
Yeah, about one or two. Put some trash in it. Put a bag.
Trash in it.
Put a bag in it and put some trash in it. Get some use out of it. Won't just sit there.
That's nice.
Okay, we got a little display. This is another record player. These are some stainless steel water containers. Now look at this. This is a nice. It's real plain and simple, but
Yeah.
it's a nice
old
lunch
steel
box.
box.
Yeah, some water containers. These are nice.
Flipper.
1966 at James Bond.
Look at that cartoon zoo. Is nice.
Yeah.
Adam's Family, the animated
And the
series.
Campbell kids.
USA.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Flags of the nations, the United
the
Nations.
box. That's
Yeah.
a box.
That's a container, ain't it?
No, but it's like a lunch pail. It's not a thermos.
Oh, yeah.
1950. Really?
Okay, now we got another center display. This one is turned the wrong way. Oh, the picture came off. You know what they didn't make that I'm very surprised? They didn't make lunch boxes for wrestlers. Because I looked for some, because of course I'm a big classic wrestling fan. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, let me see if I can find some lunch boxes for my favorite wrestlers.
Nope.
And no, they did not make lunch. And I was so shocked because I would have thought you did everybody else. You would definitely do wrestlers. But they didn't. The Bionic Woman and the Waltons even had her.
Yeah, because it seems this is one of those things where they did it for everybody.
Ow.
So you expect for there to be pails for that too, and there aren't.
Yeah, because I was like, oh man, maybe I could find a Macho Man, a Hulk Hogan,
It's an
or
odd looking one.
something. Oh, Lil Jody.
Jody.
These are the vinyls.
Yeah. These vinyl ones are real tough to find in decent shape.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
a lot of times they're torn.
Yeah, they're torn. Or they're really grubby.
Yeah. And you can only wipe it down so much, you know, before you start wiping things off.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another middle piece here. So I'm only focusing now if I notice anything that we haven't seen already, because again, a lot of these are duplicates, so we're seeing the same thing over and over. But I'm still wanting to show it. But if I see something that I know we haven't passed, I'll zoom in on it. Like this one is very unique. It's vinyl and it's like a little clasp purse for a little bit.
I like these. Look like little televisions.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Garfield.
Yeah. This one looked like it had a radio in it.
Yeah.
The
Lunch
dial
and
is missing.
Tunes.
The plastic Cosby Kids, because there's a metal one and a plastic one.
Yeah. I've seen that one online.
Yeah.
Do you know? Then on the bottom here, of course, is more just extra, and then you got a backpack and just some extra. And
This I
then-
thought was cool. The Minute Maid thermos.
Oh yeah, that is nice. And also, I was listening to somebody, one of the sites, they were talking about the lunch boxes, and they made mention that they didn't really make lunch boxes for sports teams either.
That's right. It's extremely rare to find one for a sports team like,
Yeah.
like this.
Now you'll see just NFL or
Yeah.
basketball, but not a specific team or a specific player or something.
Yeah.
So, oh, look at that one.
Peanut Kids. That's cool.
Yeah. Look at a Thomas the Train.
Land of the Giants. I know that one's not easy to get.
Yeah. And that's where we started.
Yeah, in
So,
this corner.
now, in this middle here is a huge tree. I'm going to back up.
And this is
See
like
if I can get the whole thing in there.
This is a puppet theater tree. You can see all the windows with the little curtains. So
Yeah.
somebody would be in there with hand puppets.
And now I'll walk around it. See, you got the guy from Toy Story. Woody. Tray. In your mailbox. So. Fat Albert lunch tray.
Yeah.
And then you have a big old gorilla. And he has his lunchbox.
King Kong.
King Kong. And then his name right there. Woody Woodpecker. And now we're going to look at this last middle display. This is the back side of that front display.
Those are cool.
I'm guessing just from what it said on the other side that these are rare ones. So
Yeah. I bet you can't find that vinyl Alf in very good condition.
heck no. Look at the Donald Duck on the bus. Junior Nurse.
Twiggy.
The Barbie. 1960s. All of these are the vinyl kind.
Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Sherry
Lewis.
Lamb Chop.
Yeah.
Lamb Chop Play Along. This is the song that doesn't end.
Benjamin Blümchen.
Look at Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh yeah, that's the 60s Alvin and Chipmunks
and
too.
the Poodle. Smokey the Bear.
I miss Smokey.
You miss Smokey. You know who I didn't see? Beetlejuice. I didn't see a Beetlejuice lunchbox.
They might not have done it. Unless it's like NECA.
Yeah, because Beetlejuice came out when, in the 90s?
That's a very old Popeye
Oh,
wind-up toy
yeah.
there, actually, yeah.
Oh, he's
Thought I'd
in
point
rough
that out
shape,
real
too.
quick.
But still,
it's hard
just
to
to
find
have it.
those old tin wind-ups and stuff in any kind of shape.
Daniel Weiss owned that lunchbox. He made sure everybody knew it.
Yeah.
The Brady Bunch.
You want somebody stealing it.
Stealing my Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox. And this is Cody and Vance, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Because
it looks
behind it, that's Bo and Luke. This looks like Cody and Vance.
Yeah, it does.
Bull. Nobody was going to steal that, Daniel. Now, if it was Bo and Luke
Poor
Duke.
Cody and Vance.
Yeah.
Let me point this one out real quick.
Oh, okay.
This is the
Julia.
nurse, Julia. You don't see that one very often
No.
either. This is the first black doll that Mattel ever made, and they consider it to be the first black Barbie. I think it was
okay.
1967.
I remember she had a show. She was a
Yeah.
nurse, and she had a son. They lived in an apartment.
Yeah.
I think she was single. Archie and the crew.
Another Brady Bunch.
Partridge Family.
I like that
Osmonds.
Archie's though. I used to watch that cartoon when I was a kid.
Super Friends.
The
Rambo.
Monsters is a tough one.
Oh, wow, yeah. Tarzan. Steve King. Okay, and these are just some metal ones, and it says lunch kit. Oh, let's go back because I missed something.
Chavo.
Let's see.
A-Team.
Yeah.
Secret Wars. Hong Kong Fooey. Oh, it's yeah. Hong Kong Fooey is a tough one too.
And
'Cause I tried to
007.
get that one myself. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Okay, these are lunch kits.
Look at
Oh,
this one.
look at that.
Plugs in.
Oh, yeah, you can keep your food warm.
Heat up your lunch. I wonder how safe that was.
I don't know.
There's only 2 examples here.
Yeah. Look at that tiny one. I guess you keep your mints and cigarettes in there. That's a huge one there. I guess you go camping.
That's probably what these are.
And that is the whole of the museum. What do you think?
I'm impressed. I mean, a lot of these are, they get some rust or they get some damage, but the size and the scope of it, to think about what it took for a collector to invest that much time, money, and energy in assembling anything, and upgrading, because that's obviously what he's trying to do if he's got all these duplicates.
Yeah.
He's, get one better, and then the items that are in the rare cabinet are some of the hardest lunchboxes to find. Period.
Yeah.
It's a extremely large, very valuable collection.
Yeah, and it's impressive. And even if you don't collect lunch boxes, I still think you could come and look at it and just feel, some type of way about it.
Appreciate,
the
effort.
Yeah, the effort, the nostalgia of it all, the dedication, the time, the energy, like David said, that this guy put into this. And I mean,
this is like
it's nice.
Decades worth of work.
Yeah, and I mean, he goes to the 50s is the oldest I've seen. I don't think we saw anything older.
No, I mean, this type is like 30s and 40s.
Oh, I didn't even see this Felix the cat.
Yeah, but with the double handle on the top, it's usually 30s and 40s.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just that back then it was pretty generic. This would be pretty fancy for that time period. A lot of them were plain. But yeah. Oh, this one's shaped like a ham.
Take a ham to lunch.
But it wasn't until like the 50s that they really started like focusing on characters, like you see in here. Space Cadet, Fireball XL5, 50s and 60s. And then I think the highlight is in the 70s. I think the 70s is when it really exploded.
Yeah. And you started getting cartoons and every TV show, bands got into it, and so you just had a lot.
Somewhere in the mid 80s, it just fell off.
Yeah.
School lunch program killed it.
Yeah, it did. Kids started getting lunch at school. It was free or you just paid your little money.
Yeah.
And then you had some lunch.
Eliminated an iconic cultural thing that lasted for decades.
Yeah.
But it's a nice piece of history.
It is. Okay, so we will see you soon. So we're in the River Market Antique Mall in Columbus, Georgia, and just wanted to get a shot of these train sets. I've never seen them that big. Those are huge. CP rail, con rail.
This is wood.
Yeah. And then you have some more over here, the engines. See if I can get a good shot of them. And then you have the tanks, the wooden tanks. These are cool. Somebody made these by hand. And then look at this. Yeah, the gumball and BP used to be a gas tank.
Yeah, there's a shell over there.
Yeah, the old traffic sign. I don't know what that electronic engine tester. Oh, okay. Yeah, they got a lot of things. I like these toy dump trucks and earth movers. And they have the sides of the old arcade games. Yeah, so you can see. Let's go down here. You have Pac-Man. I don't know all of these. Some will just show it because I don't know the names. But they're from the sides of the old arcade games. So those would be cool if you're into that. Just to display and put up the old RC sign.
Looking at the old restaurant benches and stuff back there.
Yeah.
Don't forget the world's most terrifying Santa doll.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah.
And the little, I don't know what that is next to
That's
him.
cool though.
Yeah. Some cat guns.
$2. It shows you right there how much is in it. Look. You can't get into it. Look, watch this. Look, you can't get into it. Watch. It's a nickels, dimes, quarters. So look.
And again, we're at the River Market Antique Mall in Columbus, Georgia. And of course, they're like any other antique mall. You buy yourself a little section and they're selling. And we're going to try and show as many pieces as we can that have action figures, toys, anything nostalgic. Like we saw the trains and we saw the panels that go on the side of the arcade cabinet. So we're going to be showing things like that. Got some lunch boxes. You know how I feel about that. I'm not really into these, but just want to see what they got here. Oh, we got a whoa, look at the Yogi Bear. Look at that. It's a mug. It's right here.
Yeah.
You gotta go get me.
Dudes had it over here.
Oh, it's a car racing
Slot
set.
racers.
Oh, okay, I thought it was something I could lift up.
No.
Then you got these old tin trains. That's why. So this is the outside of the building where the
That's
lunch.
part of a jet.
Bunch of cats all over the place.
Yeah, when I walked up, I showed the cat habitat. That green building, it's all full of cat food and water.
Look at this old car.
Yeah, I like the station wagon there. What did you say?
Country Squire.
Country Squire.
And then that old
Another one of those trees.